respect all of that, but me and Perk almost came to blows about the time. I love and respect about Perk. He never backed down, so I message with Perk all day, every day. Plus, he's from Texas. I'm from Texas. Now, Perk is right. You have to want to play defense, right? You have to want to play the defense. If you got 2 or 3 guys that want to play defense, it can make up for the guys that don't play defense. Like, for example, I'm not a good defensive player. I was never good on pick and roll, but I could block shots. You know, Rick was our defensive stopper. Kobe was a monster on defense. And if you got your whole team playing defense because they want to play defense, then you win. Like, if you just got guys out there that want to shoot and score and not do the other stuff, like the little stuff, I find it hard for them to, be able to get over that next step. However, I do agree with Perk. When you get some new blood in it, get some new energy, it does bring things to a new level. So I disagree with you, Big Wood, when you say Chauncey's not a magician. We don't know that yet. We shall see. It's definitely going to get tougher. Golden State coming back with full force. The Lakers done, stacked up. Phoenix, Phoenix still got the blueprint on how to win. So it's always going to be tough for Portland, but I wish him well. I like Dame. He's one of the greatest. You don't get a lot of respect, but I think this year is definitely going to be tougher.
Hey, Shaq, listen, I grew up watching them Lakers teams, right? And so then I got a chance to play against them. And, yeah, you didn't play great defense in the pick and roll, but, big fella, you held down the lane, and that's something hey, listen, that's a whole nother type of energy.
That's a presence, dog.
Hold on one second, Ryan. What I'm saying is if right now Portland don't got nobody that can play the pick and roll or hold down the lane. You got to be able to do one. They got to bring in somebody to protect the castle, and that's going to cost some money. The Dragon ain't going to protect the castle for free. So they want to pay somebody to go out there, protect the castle, and do the things that you did, Perk did, I did, and Ryan did. Find somebody to go out there and do that. Because if not, those guys have to protect the fact that Dame and CJ are a smallish back.
Hold on, stop. Really hold on, stop, Ryan. My boy Spice said you got that S curl. I know you ain't got no. S curl in your head. Go like this, Ryan. Go like that, Ryan.
No, it's on that. No. Come on, man.
Hell no, he got an S curl, dog.
Brian just ain't been to the barbershop, man. He got to get that thing lined up.
It's all natural, man. It's natural, baby.
All right, so y'all think Golden State got a chance this year? Because I don't hear nobody talking about them.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think it all depends on what Klay looks like when he comes back. I think Klay made that team.
Ryan, stop.
Let me say this. Klay made them
stop
special.
it, Ryan. Klay is a monster, man. The man had a year off to get some rest.
Klay had 2 years off, dog. But here's the deal.
He was sleeping.
What made Klay extremely special, I always say, he's the best 3-and-D player that we've ever seen play the game of basketball. He's going to be able to shoot the basketball in his sleep. We don't question that. But what made him special, he would chase the other team's best player around. So if Klay is half of what he used to be on the defensive end, I think they're going to be special. And then you got to know what that roster is going to look like. Is Draymond going to be there? Are they going to make a trade for Ben Simmons? How does Wiggins fit into the equation moving forward?
Stop with that, Ryan.
Make a trade for
not trading Draymond for Ben Simmons.
Don't act like it wasn't mentioned, dog. Do not act like I'm brought that out of thin air, Perk.
Oh, will you stop it?
I ain't saying you did, but Ryan, that's not happening. You're not going to trade a defensive player of the year for Ben Simmons, a guy that Draymond is the only guy that I've seen in a long time that's 6'6", that can anchor a defense by itself at the center position.
Listen, hold on. You acting like Draymond ain't been on the block or they ain't been offering Draymond? No. Like you got Klay, and you got Steph, and everybody else is available. You know how this league works.
At the end of the day, the Golden State Warriors are going to have just as good a chance as any other team in the Western Conference to come out of this.
I agree.
Because you got Klay, you got Steph. This type of stress that they put on the defense is going to get easy layups. Dre's going to get easy layups. Wiseman's going to get easy layups. Wiggins is going to get even easier shots.
All right, hold on. We ain't on TV right now. Talk how we talk now. You don't be giving me all that TNT analyst. Talk how we talk.
I don't know how to turn it off.
You want to be on the back line and you're going to rotate to the defense? I don't want to hear all that shit.
Hey, listen, man.
No.
Okay, OG. Shaq, are you rolling with Golden State? Are they legit contenders? Are they legit contenders next year?
They are.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Always. With Steph.
Why?
With Clay.
With
They can
Steph,
shoot.
with Steph,
I mean,
with
listen.
Steph, you always got a chance. If you got Steph Curry, you
Hold
always
on.
got
This
a
is a
fucking
team.
chance.
Let's not front. This is a team that missed the playoffs. They're gonna add Clay, who missed 2 years,
They
and they
didn't have all
added
their
Kaminga.
guys.
Right.
So now they're a contender because those two guys. So don't act like
Yes.
this is a foregone conclusion.
Well,
Yeah,
listen.
Ryan, if you got Steph, you got Clay, you got Draymond,
You got a chance.
and then you got a chance. And by the way, those two rookies that they drafted,
Ooh.
Moses Moody, Kaminga,
Hey, hold on.
those
Shout
are,
out Perk. Got his
Hold on,
name
Perk.
right.
Say it
Say it
again,
again,
Perk.
Perk.
hey, you
Say it
hey,
again,
I've been
Perk.
working on it. Hey, Moses
There
Moody.
you go.
I got it right. Hey, first fucking time I got this shit right. Look, this is what I'm trying.
My dog.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. And y'all know this. Shaq, you
What
know
up,
this. B. Wood, you know this. Ryan, you know this. As rookies, going to the right organization matters.
The system.
Right?
That's what we
Having
call
the
it.
vets.
That's what we call it. Yeah.
Yeah. So they already got the talent and the upside. So with that being said, going in the right locker room, that shit matters. So Golden State is the top 3 team in the Western Conference. In my opinion, it's the Lakers, Golden State, and Utah. Those are the top 3 teams in the Western. You ain't rolling
What
with
about
Utah?
Phoenix,
Shaq?
dog?
Oh,
Nope.
big
Yeah,
fella,
You gonna
Phoenix.
skip
Hey,
over
No,
man,
stop.
Phoenix?
man.
Hey, stop that, man. No way.
Man,
No.
stop.
You gonna skip
Oh,
over
man.
Phoenix?
No.
Man,
Yeah,
I'm
Phoenix. Phoenix,
Appreciate
dog.
that,
Come
Los.
on. Phoenix.
Oh,
See, don't. I would. Don't do that. Give Phoenix their props. Give Phoenix their. Listen. I love. Let me just. I love Donovan Mitchell. I'm gonna stay on his case to try to get him to that next level.
Super facts.
Yeah.
He
So,
averaged
but
29 in the playoffs. What level he got to get to?
okay, but
no,
they didn't make it to the finals. Chris Paul and my boy did. DeAndre Ayton, and they did. Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna surpass Phoenix. Just because I like Donovan Mitchell.
Hey,
Look, I
hey,
got.
listen. I'll say this though, the West is wide open. I think the Lakers have talent, but I still think they're missing something. They are older. They don't have anybody that's going to play defense either.
I hate
Like
when people listen. I hate when people talk about age. Show me a young team, 20, 23, 24, that's dominating the league and winning championship. I don't care how old they are. Listen. Hold on. Let me finish. They know how to play, and you still got 2 guys that got something to prove. Westbrook coming.
Facts.
Russell Westbrook coming for y'all ass, and you know it. He coming.
And
He coming. Melo coming. AD
Anthony
coming.
Davis
Everybody
is coming.
And hold on. The executives that didn't pick LeBron as the best player in the league, Bron coming too.
he ain't the best player in the league no more.
Will you stop it? Stop it.
He
Don't
ain't
do
better
that.
than KD. He's
Stop
not.
it.
No,
Will you
he's
stop
not.
it?
No.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask this: If
Stop.
Bron is healthy, playing at his high level, can
He's the
you
best
say
player
he's
in the
still
league.
not the best player? Because the only thing we question with Bron is health, dog.
That's
Right.
it. That's the only thing.
Y'all better stop playing with Easy Money Sniper like he ain't that dude.
Listen.
No, he's the best scorer in the game
He is.
today, B. Wood. I always have
He
said
is
that.
that.
But when it comes down to being the best player, being the guy, the most complete player, I mean, look, Braun turns water into wine, goddamn it. You put him out there right now, and look, I know, look, I'm 120 pounds overweight.
But you look good.
Shaq
But
still
hey,
dunking
you
on
look
people.
good, brother. Carry the hell on.
I
Carry
appreciate
on,
it,
dog.
Diesel.
You look good.
But what I'm saying is, a healthy Braun, shit, he'll take all 4 of us to the finals right now. Right now, to this day, I'm talking about us right now.
Shit, Perk. We was on that team in 2015.
He
That
did
team
take
damn
y'all
near
to
looked
the
like all
finals,
4.
literally.
I was like, hey, bro,
That's what I'm saying.
Once K Love and all them boys is gone, K Love and
Hold on.
Kyrie was hurt. He was not there by
Look,
himself.
Shaq, this is what I gotta ask you. Why is Utah not a top 3 team? I understand the Clippers, they bounced them out. Donovan Mitchell sprained his ankle. No healthy might come. But them coming back healthy, why they're not a top 3
We are all
team?
big man connoisseurs. And when I speak of Utah,
Uh-oh.
people think I'm jumping on Donovan. No, I love Donovan. Rudy, that's who I'm on. I'm on his ass. Come on, Rudy.
Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, come on,
Rudy
Rudy.
Gobert.
Hey, Rudy. Hey, because listen, as big guys, we got to protect our guards and make them look good. like you said, Wood, he averaging 29. What am I going to do as a big man to help him and help this team get over? Defensive player of the year. Show me something.
So what's Rudy got to do, OG, for you? Defensive player. What's Rudy got to do for you to be like, okay, cool?
Not get exposed.
Yeah,
what you mean? The Clippers picked on them.
Thank you.
The Clippers, they pointed him out. I never seen a series. I never saw a series in the playoffs where where a team actually picked on the defensive player of the year. That's what the Clippers did.
We did that to Marcus. Hold on. No, we did that to Marcus Gasol. Now, we lost the series. You're telling me wrong, but we tried to put Marcus Gasol in pick and roll.
Who?
Clippers. We put Marcus Gasol defensive player of the year in pick and roll.
Hold on. You know what? You just hit me with a flagrant foul. I'm about to hit you with a 10-second timeout.
You said Mark, a defensive player of the year that got picked on.
But they did give him the award. I don't know how
he got the award. He got the award. I love Mark.
Listen, I need Rudy to be a little bit more meaner. A little meaner, a little bit more aggressive. Defensive player of the year, knock some shots down. They call you out in the pick and roll, say no. Score a little bit more points. Get mad. Be aggressive. So I'm not. Utah is almost there, but I'm not really sold on Utah. And then listen, we all played a lot of years. We ain't impressed with teams that win 40, 50 games and lose in the first, second round. That don't impress us. That does not impress us. You got to at least get to the finals or bring home that chip to impress us. So, when we talk, people think we hate. No, they ain't hating. I've seen people at your position play at a superb level. So if you ain't playing at that level, you ain't getting no props from me and Perk. Carry the hell on.
And nobody else. And see, this is the problem that I have. When people be like, oh, man, you being too harsh on the big guys nowadays, or when I called Nurkic out and he got in his fucking feelings and tried to come at me. But I was trying to explain to him when I came in, when I came in 2003, and when Ryan, you and B Wood, y'all came in around the same time. Y'all was young.
Perk, I'm older than you. I was in the league before.
No. I know that B.
Get your facts right, Perk. Get your facts right.
B Wood, what I'm saying was you was still a young cat in the league, even though you came in before me. We had to deal with guys on the block. We had to deal with Shaq. We had to deal with Yao Ming. We had to deal with Jermaine O'Neal. We had to deal with guys who were walking 20 and 10s that were on the block and you had to guard. You don't have to deal with that shit no more. You actually do 2 slides on the defensive side of things on the pick and roll, and that's it. And block shots. You wasn't asked to guard the motherfucker head up on the block that was going out there and giving you 30 and 10 a night.
That's a different type of headache, though, sliding them puppies, man, moving them feet. It's a different type of...
Oh, cut it out. No, it ain't.
Hey, let me ask you guys this. Let me go tap back into the Lakers. If you're Rob Pelinka, what are they missing? Shaq, you said they're old enough, it's good enough. But what else do they need?
Somebody to play defense.
I would like to have a knockdown shooter and a guy that can hit big shots. You know what I mean?
JJ Redick.
Yeah.
That guy?
Listen, he can shoot, but I'm talking about what I mean by knockdown. Like my favorite knockdown story is when Steve Kerr tells the story. Mike looked at me and said, "Hey, they doubling me at the top of the key. I'm gonna throw it to you." And the knockdown shooter, Steve Kerr said, "I'll be ready. You just throw it to him." I need one guy like that. Like I don't need him to get a lot of points, but I need hey, whenever Westbrook and them guys ain't going, they doubling and tripling. It's a crazy game. When we kick it to you, I need you to knock that shot down. For me, it was Rick Fox, B. Shaw, and Big Shot Bob.
Let me ask you something though, Diesel. So you don't think Melo, Wayne Ellington could be those guys? Because like Wayne Ellington did shoot 42% from the 3. He shot 42% from the 3. And I feel like Melo for off the bench in his role, he come up with them timely buckets with them big shots. Thanks. You know what I'm saying?
Lakers did. I'm a fan of those guys. To be 100, I want to see Lakers versus Brooklyn in the final. That's what I.
Yeah. Thank you. That's must
fact.
I think we all want to see.
That's what I want to see.
But the reason why I said the Lakers, I think, need somebody from a defensive standpoint. That's how they play.
Will you cut it out with the TNT talking?
Nah, man. Hey, listen, man.
Your professional ass.
Hey, Shaq, man, let me do my thing. Let me
the
rock.
Season don't start till October, man.
Let me rock.
Man.
I'm practicing.
Okay.
Hey, listen, Charles Barkley gonna retire at some point. I'm trying to get on the desk with y'all, man. Tara might be watching.
That's Draymond, dog. That's Draymond's spot.
Hey, Draymond got some more
Ryan,
years, man.
shut up.
Let your boy come up real quick, man.
All right, my bad.
No, but what I'm saying is defensively, y'all, we talking about Donovan Mitchell. We talking about Steph Curry. Who on the Lakers in the pick and roll gonna get over the screen and guard? We gonna ask Russ to do that? We gonna ask Braun to do that at 38?
They're gonna switch.
Gonna go guard
You forgot
these
they
dogs?
gonna switch.
Who's gonna go guard Chris Paul?
They're going to switch. They're going to switch.
And
That's all they're going to do. They're going to switch.
Anthony Davis is going to guard. Anthony Davis is probably the only big outside of Giannis that could affect both ends of the floor. Like Anthony Davis could walk out of the game with 30 points, 17 rebounds, 5 blocks, and 4 steals. And we know he could switch 1 through 5.
Listen, man,
that's what we keep forgetting.
That's just my personal opinion.
That's what we keep forgetting.
I think they need like a I think they need like a one just dog defender, dog. Like somebody that can do the dirty work. That like, cause we can't ask Melo and Braun and them dudes to go out there and even if you trying to switch, dog. Like man, that's a lot to ask.
What about Trevor Ariza? What about Trevor Ariza?
It depends what Trev still got in the tank.
When you start talking about age, cut it out.
Hey man,
now what I'm saying is,
I ain't Aaliyah. Age ain't nothing but a number. Nah, it matters in basketball.
If he wants to,
you get old, it don't be hitting the same.
Health matters. Age don't matter.
I'm with that.
And Shaq, what happens when you get older? It's harder to recover from injuries, and they occur more. We all started getting hurt more as we got older.
Yeah, we did.
They got to play less minutes. Let me ask you guys this. I heard y'all mention the Nets in the Eastern Conference.
Nets gonna win it.
For me, I give a lot of credit to Milwaukee. I'm happy for what Giannis did. I love what he did. He had 50 in the closeout game. None of us question that.
Are you going to apologize?
I know you want me to apologize. I have no apology.
Are you going to
apologize?
No. Before you
I have no apology.
No. Hold on. Shaq, B. Wood, Ryan, are you going to fucking apologize like I did for disrespecting Giannis? You still haven't gave Giannis a public apology.
I give him his respect. 2 years ago, I said he wasn't that dude. He wasn't that dude 2 years ago. And he did it this year.
He won the MVP.
What did Shaq just say? MVP ain't the same as getting it done. Defensive player wasn't the same as defensive player in the playoffs.
Are you going to apologize to that man?
Shaq didn't say that. Shaq didn't say that.
I love him.
Shaq didn't say that.
I love Giannis.
Shaq didn't say that.
All right, well, apologize to him.
Hold on a second. Hey, Ryan, if you had just made that comment 2 years ago and left it alone, I wouldn't say you had to apologize. But for 2 years, you've been doing a victory lap. For 2 years. Now your time is done, you got to apologize. For
let me give this. If he, with no jump shot, and Shaq, I heard you said you don't think he needs the jumper. You don't think he needs it, big fella. If he gets out of the East this year, and the Nets are healthy,
he got to win it again to get the.
If he gets, I said just get out of the East.
Man,
if he gets out of the East,
we listen. We ain't talking about that. We talking about you gonna apologize for this.
Apologize, man.
Yeah, man. Just say you sorry.
He wasn't that dude then. He got better.
Okay. All right. Next question. Does Ben get traded before the season, or can he remain in Philly?
Hell no.
He has to. Got to, fam. Because he's forcing the issue now. Once he said he ain't showing up, you got to move him.
Okay.
You got to move
him. Listen. The 76ers are not just going to get rid of Ben Simmons. I'm telling y'all this right now. So one thing I do know about Doc Rivers and Shaq, you can contest to this. So can you, Ryan? You played for Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers could sell some dreams now. He know how to heal some wounds. He'll put you in that office and having that coming to Jesus meeting and have everybody walking out of there in tears and having Ben say, I'm here to stay, Doc. I mean, hell, didn't they pull up to DeAndre Jordan house in Dallas and block him in and shit like that? Look, the 76ers are not just going to give Ben Simmons up unless they get back all NBA caliber player or MVP caliber player. I'm telling you that this is something I know. I'm telling you that straight
No,
up.
I agree
He
with
ain't
you.
going nowhere then.
They shouldn't sell him for the low. I'm just saying, like, yo, ain't nobody trying to, like, Ben making $40 million a year, and it's not the fact that he can't shoot, it's that he won't shoot. So ain't nobody trying to give him that type of player back. If he was, Giannis misses shots, but he ain't scared of them. Ben looks scared of the shots, and then you throw in the fact that Joel Embiid low-key, like, passive aggressively called him out. Like, dog, that's a bad situation. They got to move off that, man.
But real quick, it's not. See, this is the difference, and this is where the similarities come in with Giannis and Shaq. Giannis and Shaq, you don't have to shoot the ball to be effective. See, the thing about Giannis and Shaq is that they wasn't afraid to go to the free throw line. That's the only thing that B Wood, that's the only thing that Ben Simmons he have to correct. Meaning, I can't be afraid to be aggressive. Shaq knew they had a rule that they were gonna hack a Shaq. But guess what? People talk shit, but when it mattered the most, Shaq knocked the free throws down.
Shakovich, baby, tuck that elbow in on the
else. And look, people talk shit about Giannis, but when it mattered the most,
he made his
Giannis
free throws.
went what?
And that's why you need to apologize.
Apologize, man.
I was happy for him.
Fucking apologize, dog.
Just apologize, man.
Apologize.
Y'all gotta let me know what I'm apologizing for, because I don't feel like my
man. That's that light skin.
Yeah,
that's that light skin shit.
It is.
Hey,
apologize.
Hey, Shaq, let me ask you this: if you had to get in Ben Simmons' ear, I don't know if y'all spoke or not, what would that advice be? Because, like you said, he's hesitant, he's not confident, and I remember you'd always say, "I'm gonna make them when they matter, dog." And I lived in LA. I lived it. I watched it. You made them when they mattered. What would your advice be?
First of all, I would tell him to dominate. Like, I can give you 28, let's say 38, and miss 12 free throws, but I'm dominating the game, and 70% of the time, we going to win the game. You still got to dominate. You still got to score. Like, if you averaging 18 during the regular season, we all know during the playoffs, your PPG got to come up at least 5. Dominate. Dominate. Like, hey, shoot.
Can I say this?
Fast breaks, dunks, everything. Like you said, Wood. He get the ball, he go straight to the rim, thinking he was gonna get fouled, come way back out under the rim and pass it to somebody else. Like, damn, man, dunk it.
Yep.
Facts.
Dunk it. Hey, can I say this? I gotta blame Doc Rivers for a lot of this though, and let me tell you why. Hold on, listen, just hear me out before y'all fix y'all faces looking like some little pet Labradors or something. Look, this is what I'm saying. If you watch the way that Philly played all season long,
let me stop you, Perk.
They went through big.
Perk, let me stop you. Me and you used to be arch enemies, and like I never got to know you all that. But when we played together, that 6, 8 to 9 months, Doc ain't got to tell you nothing. You either got it or you don't. Kevin ain't got to tell you nothing. I know. Ray ain't got to tell you nothing. I didn't have to tell you nothing. You either got it or you got it. So I'm going to disagree with you about, it's the coach's fault. You got to want to go get the chip. You got to want to play. Oh, these people talking about fouling me. I can't be scared. I got to step to the line. We can't blame it on the coach. Come on, Perk.
Hold on. Listen, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is this. All throughout the season, do y'all agree confidence matter? For sure. Right? Yeah. A player having confidence, especially a young player. Confidence matter. So what I'm saying is watching them play throughout the season. The offense was ran through who? The offense was ran through Joel Embiid as it should have been. But what I'm saying was Ben Simmons wasn't featured in the offense a lot, so he didn't have that confidence going into the playoffs. I'm not saying
Perk, in the words of Cat Williams. How can I fuck up your self-confidence? It's called self-confidence. Confidence in self. I don't want to hear that shit, Perk. You talking right now.
Hey. Facts.
Yeah.
Hey,
stop it, Perk.
Hey, listen, at the end of the day, Ben has always had the same problem. He is reluctant to shoot. And in the playoffs, whatever you don't do well, it's going to look even worse in the playoffs. He got even more reluctant. He got in his own head. Listen, I know people want to blame Doc, but we can't blame Doc for the fact that Ben don't want to shoot. Ben just got to change that coming this year and prove everybody wrong.
And here's another thing. Remember when Kobe beat y'all in the championships, beat the Celtics? Kobe didn't shoot the ball well. Tony did a great job guarding him. But what did Kobe do? He affected the game defensively. He rebounded. He pushed it on the break. He made sure Gasol got the ball on the block when he needed it. So,
Ryan, why you bringing up
forgive
old
me, bro.
shit,
Forgive
though,
me, bro.
Like,
forgive me, bro. You were hurt.
Like, I don't want to talk
hurt,
about that.
You were hurt.
Why you bringing up old
But what
shit,
I'm saying
dog?
is, Ben is so talented, he could do 10 or 15 other things on the floor that affect the game, bro, in big moments.
Hey, name
no, but Kobe made free throws.
Yeah, I mean.
Hey, all right. Last thing before I go, because in the words of Mike Epps, don't worry about what I be doing. Name your top 5 guards in the league today.
Top 5?
Oh,
yep. Go ahead, Perk.
And I want to prove something to y'all right quick.
Always got to be go ahead, Perk. Go ahead, Ryan.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna put him out. I'm gonna put him out.
Ryan trying to look him up. Look at it.
Yeah. You saw Professor.
Are we counting?
Professor,
hold on. Are we counting?
Look, the test.
Hold on.
Look, the test, Professor.
Are we counting Lucas? Are we counting the big guards?
Bro, top 5 guards. Point guard, 2 guards,
top 5 guards.
Top 5 guards.
You got
Dame,
Steph,
Luka.
No, hold on. Go ahead, Ryan.
Dame, Steph, Luka, no order. LeBron, and
Stop saying that shit, man.
What?
LeBron not a guard.
He played point guard. He started at point guard, bro.
Perk, he is a guard, Perk.
Yeah, he started.
He ain't no forward.
Guard. All right, man.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
And then
so KD a guard?
Yes.
KD too big. KD too big. KD
no, he's
big.
A guard. Stop. Come on, dog.
I'm not gonna put KD a guard.
Go ahead, Ryan.
I gotta
I'm gonna prove something to y'all right quick after all y'all answer. Go ahead, keep going.
If Kyrie to show up to play, I'm putting Kyrie in there.
Man, just give me 5 names,
leave
man.
Kyrie and his sage alone. He gonna be all right. Listen, if I'm gonna go with my top 5, let me go with Steph, Dame, Harden, Luka, and we counting Braun, so I'm gonna go with Braun. That's my top 5.
So okay, my point exactly. That's why I don't want to hear Utah name. Thank you very much. Carry the hell on. You ain't say his name. Perk ain't say his name, and B. Haywood ain't say his name. Carry the hell on. I'll talk to you guys later.
I gotta go watch my daughter, man. I'm going.
Oh man, hey, shout out to Diesel, man. Shout out to Diesel. Hold on. Hey, Perk. What's happening next time? Appreciate you for coming through, big brother. You know that. And to clarify, no disrespect to Rachel, no disrespect at all to Perk. You guys have done an amazing job covering the NBA. No. Life happens, man. And Perk. The show is gonna keep going on. Carry on, my brother.
Hey, you already know what it is. Just do like, but before we get off, just apologize to Giannis like I did. It's simple. Just say, Giannis, I apologize.
Let me say this, Perk. When it came to Giannis, I said this is the year for him to win a championship. Before the playoffs, I said they would be an excellent matchup with the Nets. So I liked them this year. I did. People don't pay attention to that.
Okay, I said a couple things too, though, Ryan. I praised him at times and all that.
I'll say this.
I came out.
I'll say this though, Perk. I was wrong about this. I gave him the same Robin role that you gave him, and I agree with you. Robin,
don't throw me in this already.
No. I'm saying, let me finish. Calling somebody Robin is not necessarily a knock, but you got to understand. Chris Middleton took over in many fourth quarters where a normal.
I understand.
Let me finish this.
Let
me finish this part where if you are going to king somebody, they finish the games for you. And Giannis did not always finish. So I think he falls into an interesting category where he's truly the Greek freak, where he will beat Kobe one time and then he'll be Shaq the next time. So he may not be your closer, but he does so many other things well. So he's intriguing, but he's not Bron, he's not KD, but he did what he had to do.
Okay, Ryan, you giving me all that I already know, but you still have yet to say, I'm sorry. I did it. Like, just put your pride aside.
I didn't say never. If I said never, we say that, Perk.
Ryan, just say I'm sorry, bro, so we could get off of the live. We had a great live. Just say, hey, Giannis, man, I apologize.
Perk, I love him.
You just won't
Perk,
do
I
it.
love him, and I
Man,
thought that they would win
okay.
the
All
championship.
right, nope. I'm tapping out. Send me my badges back that I bought in. I'm tapping out. Talk to you later.
I'll see you tomorrow, bro. Appreciate all you guys for coming out. We do this every single weekday at 1 o'clock Pacific time, 4 Eastern. Haywood and Hollins in the build, man. Appreciate you guys. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Shout out to the Diesel. Shout out to Big Perk. Shout out to Bobby Maximus, OG Sports, and everybody who supported with a badge. Let me shout out the badges real quick before I get out of here, because you guys have been on fire. And the one thing with the badges, it's a community. We a family. So make sure you follow and support everybody who repped out with these badges. Real_Quench with a 2-star badge. Appreciate you, brother. Sunny_SF22 with the badge. Appreciate you. Lettuce Streman. LEDESASTREMAN. Appreciate the badge. 4X Anthony. Appreciate you. Anthony spelled with a 0. Smooth Tap 23 with the badge. Appreciate you. Boppy Hush. My daughter in there going nuts. Shout out _5K Huncho. Shout out my brother, Big_Has in the house, man. Big Haas doing his thing. T_Barnes1. Appreciate you, T. E-Car, 2 R's on the end. Appreciate you. AJ03 underscores between both. Rich SZNN. Appreciate you, Rich. Ruben.Sims. Appreciate you, Ruben. Hazel I King. Appreciate you, my brother. Mr. LM46 underscores between both. Hold on. Oh, Singing Gina. Singing Gina. Appreciate you, Gina. Mr. Maniac 1989. Appreciate you. English Pop in the house. Appreciate you. First Glance. Otto B. Appreciate you. Los in the house. Appreciate you, Los. We're going to have to connect soon, brother. Savage_Beastie in the house. Appreciate you. Smitty even got a 2-star badge. Shout out the Fantasy Football Show, my brother. He kills it over there. K Barnett. Appreciate you. KBRDLETTE. Fit Sala. FIFITASAULA. Make sure we like, follow, support everybody. And Juice 1972. JCICE 1972. Drew Forever. That's Drew with 3 Y's. Appreciate you. Shout out Maurice Mills in the house. Appreciate you, Maurice. Excuse me, Maurice G. Mills. Appreciate you, Maurice. And Coach_Hayes LB. Like I said, man, you guys have been absolutely amazing today. Thanks for coming through. I'll check you guys out later. Peace, Atlanta in the house.